So Miss Tillman and Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson have settled her 20 million defamation case that she had against Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson. Let me tell you something, man. I think for me, this is a lesson learned to every person in this industry, in the media industry. You need to be very careful in what you say on these airwaves. It's so very important that you be mindful and careful in what you say about people. You can have your opinion, but it has to be done a certain way. It has to be. And if you talk about someone in such a derogatory way where it start hurting their bottom line, their reputation, then that can be a big problem for you, the person that are saying these negative things in such a derogatory way, where you can find yourself in a similar situation that Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson found themselves, which they had to settle, or they thought they didn't have to, but it was in their best interest to. That's the best way to put it. So we're going to just go over briefly and just listen to what they said on the Fox 32 News, and we'll go from there. Don't want to hear that. Going to start here shortly. Let's say skip the ad.
A federal judge dismissing the lawsuit from a local woman suing both Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco Johnson. The civil suit claims that on April the 12th, on a podcast, Sharpe and Johnson falsely claimed Jimalita Tillman was married and going through a divorce after her viral appearance at an Usher concert. She claims that impacted her life as the director of the Harold Washington Cultural Center and also a homeschool advocate. In a statement sent to us, she says she's pleased with the outcome and wants to put the matter behind her without a long court battle.
And there you have it. There you have it. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to add it back because I want to make sure that you were able to hear it, but I believe y'all was able to hear it. Let me go ahead and put a stop. Share screen. Yep. I believe y'all was able to hear it. So basically, let's kind of break this down. So basically, it appears that Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson thought it was in their best interest to go ahead and reach out to her representatives, and they didn't feel like it was necessary for them to drag this out in court. So they went on ahead and they probably communicated with her or had a mediation on what the amount to settle on. Now, it probably wasn't $20 million, but it was probably a significant amount of money for Ms. Tillman, for her to make a comment and say that she's pleased with the outcome and that she wished the best for both parties to go their separate ways and move on with their life. Once again, as I said at the top of the of this episode, is that you have to be careful in what you say about people nowadays. People are not playing out here in these streets. And if you say something that they feel that is disrespectful to them, they're going to sue your ass. This is plain and simple. Now, Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson are in a fortunate situation where they have the means, they have the resources to be able to hire attorneys, to be able to, fork out whatever money that was suitable for both parties to be able to close the situation very quickly and swiftly. And that way both parties can move on with their life and move on with business as usual. But be mindful. This is dangerous territory when you're talking on these airwaves and you're saying things about a particular person, because if it's not favorable and it's something that they feel that is so derogatory where it's hurting their reputation, you can get sued. So y'all let me know in the comment section what you feel about this story, what you feel about Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson settling this out of court and moving on their separate ways. Until next time, man, y'all stay tuned to the next video. Peace out.